Welcome to day 29 of 40 Days of Grace, and today I want to teach about this is your grace period. I want to read from Luke chapter 24 and verse 44, and it says, "And he said unto them, These are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which were written in the law of Moses and in the prophets and in the Psalms concerning me." A grace period is a set time after payment's due date for a bill, when you can still pay the bill without facing penalties like late fees, interest charges, or contract cancellation. Essentially, a grace period is a buffer to avoid fees or default for a short delay. When humanity lived under the Mosaic law, Levitical legislation, or religious laws of any kind, when they were unable to live according to the standard of those laws, they would suffer physical, emotional, and financial penalties, even to the point of death, for failing to meet those obligations. Later, the high priest would atone for the sins of Israel once a year on the Day of Atonement with animal blood, which would be a stopgap measure for 1 year until the following year, and the same process had to be repeated where it only covered sin. Each year, there was a 1-year grace period to pay for sin. But when Jesus came, he ended that system of once a year grace period atonement. According to Hebrews 9:26, he put away sin by the sacrifice of himself. Hebrews 10 and 12 says, "But this man, after he offered one sacrifice for sins forever, sat down at the right hand of God." In closing, all of humanity's lives now live off of a perpetual and eternal grace period. The payment just didn't cover sin, but it took away sin. And it was grace that paid the debt. The only thing we have to pay is attention to spiritual reality, that we live in the grace period and not in the law period. Jesus told his disciples that the law of Moses, the prophets, and the Psalms spoke of him, that he brought completion and closure to every prophecy that would bring the manifestation, demonstration, and personification of the grace period that we now live in, according to his life, ministry, death, resurrection, ascension, and descent as the Spirit of grace in the hearts of all humanity. Join us tomorrow for day 30 as we continue our journey of 40 days of grace. We bid you peace.